Let me show you how to recover an old damaged lampshade. Welcome back to Jenny's Lifestyle and Hobbies. So friends, as you can see, I have this lampshade here and I'm going to show you how to recover this lampshade. If you see the inner side, it had fallen down and it's all cracked up here. So first let's fix this. You can see there are some big cracks here. So in this small bowl, I'm going to take some Fevicol. You can use any glue that you have, a little bit of Fevicol, and I'll mix about a teaspoonful of water here. This is my first ever attempt of changing a lampshade. I'm not sure how it's going to turn out. So let me try this out first. I'm applying the Fevicol in between the crack, turn it over, and I think the Fevicol that I use is too light, so I'm just adding some more here and making it a little thicker. Apply the Fevicol properly. Now what we're going to do is just press it together, and the inner crack should not be overlapping each other. They should stick properly to the material. Just press it gently. I did try to get some help from some other YouTube channels, but I didn't really find something to help me with this solution. So it's all trial and error. I hope I'm successful in this. Let's go ahead and check it out. Okay, so I have applied this, and the earlier solution of the Fevicol I used was too thin, so it's all wet from the outer side. Applying the thicker solution from the outer side of the lampshade and wipe it off again. Whatever has to remain inside is already there. So I'm going to leave this to dry for some time. While the lampshade is drying, I'm going to do a quick DIY. I bought a money plant the other day and that doesn't have a pot. So I have this old black pot here. Just going to change the look. And this is the money plant that I bought. So using a jute rope and a hot glue gun, I'm just sticking it around like this. Cut it off and we'll seal it up with the glue gun again. And now I want to give it some decoration. Not sure what I'm going to do. First of all, you cut off all the hair that is sticking out of the jute rope, and that's done. Okay, I have some beads here, and using the glue gun I have stuck the beads like this. And isn't it looking cute? This is going to be at the back, so I don't need to decorate it. And just take a look. That took me about half an hour. In the meantime, my lampshade is almost drying. So while the lampshade is still drying, let me show you this material. If you remember, I had used this for my dining chair makeover. So this is the leftover material. My lampshade is also dry, so let's use it now to take the measurement. As you can see, I just placed it like this. We're making a marking at the starting point. To get the correct measurement for this lampshade, you need to rotate the lampshade as shown and keep marking it till the time you don't come back to the starting point. I've reached the starting point, but I'm continuing further because I really don't want to make any mistake here. By doing this, I'm not sure if I'm wasting some material. I placed it in the starting point, and again I'm rotating it like this and taking the markings for the upper circle. To have an idea, this is what I have done. This is how I rotated it and made the marking. Let's start cutting this out. Like I said, this is my first attempt. I really hope I get this right. So now at the edge, I'm going to give it about half an inch border, and I start cutting it up there. because this area I'll need to tuck it in later. I'll show you as we go on doing. So finally I have done with the cutting part, cutting off the inner circle as well. Okay, and this is what we have now. Let me show you how to wrap it around. Just place it over the lampshade. Like I said, we have some extra material here. So we have to cut this out first. Take a proper measurement, mark it, and that's where we're going to cut it out. Gently cut this out. Okay, so this is finally what exactly is required. If you're smarter than me, then you're not going to waste the materials like I did. Okay, so I'm applying Fevicol over this lampshade again. Apply generous amount and stick your whatever you use. If you're using a paper or a material like this, that is of your choice, and stick it up properly. You have to be gentle. Remember, I have a cracked lampshade here. So keep applying the Fevicol, and I'm brushing it using a fan brush so that spreads it evenly and properly. Here I'm using a tea coaster, a flat tea coaster. You can use any old credit card and all that. This is the system how we generally apply the wallpaper. It's something like that so that you don't have any crease out there, and join the edges properly. You can see the crease there. Just pull it down with the coaster, or like I said, you can even use a credit card or anything flat. Now this is the half inch that I had left. As you can see, I cut it around like this, and we're going to stick this using a hot glue gun. Just keep sticking it like this. Okay, that's how. And I'm going to do the same thing all around it. And that's the last bit. Apply generous amount of the hot glue and stick it up. That's it. Just see that there's nothing loose there. Okay, so we are done with this now, and just take a look. So this joint also, I'm going to use the glue gun to stick this up. Okay, this is done. Now let me try to cover up the upper portion of the lamp. I'm not sure if I've got this right. I'm trying to stick it up like this. No, it's getting a little ugly. I don't like this work. Still, let me try. No, it's not working out. Second attempt. I have some beads here. So let me see if I can do something else, because the first attempt did not work out. Here you can see I removed it, and now on this I'm going to apply some glue and try to stick the beads here. I hope it works out. Apply a thick layer of Fevicol. Now gently stick the beads here. Like I said, I'm doing this for the first time, and here I'm using the Fevicol glue. I really hope that this glue holds up the beads together. If you have any suggestions as to which glue would be better for this work, please do let me know in the description box below. As you can see, I have applied generous amount of the glue. Once it dries off, it will not be whitish in color like it shows now. And you can use any color beads that you have. This idea just struck me, so I'm just randomly trying it out. This area needs to be filled. Here, these gaps have to be filled. Like I showed you earlier, I was making a DIY planter, and in my bead box I found these extra beads, and that's how the idea came up to me. I hope you like it. So we have come to the end of the project, and this is the outcome of my lampshade. Here, this is the before look, and here's the after look. Let me know what you think of this DIY. Thank you all for tuning in. Do take good care of yourself and stay safe. I'll be coming up with another interesting video soon. Till then, bye.